Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wildermyth. Last episode, we finally found out why the Mothman believes himself responsible. He told us his history, how he fell into the Thrixel world and got out changed. And then he eventually just got bored, did some damage to the Thrixel, and they chose to create another, resulting in what happened. Okay, first though, we have an opportunity. Let's do it. Elsie and Triss are called to a hill village where an acquaintance of theirs has lost his wife. It's a hard thing, death. We forget how quickly things can turn. The funerary rites are brief. The crowd that's gathered is impressive for such a small town. As mourners disperse, Elsie and Triss spot Kipley standing by a flower-strewn cart bearing a leaf-shrouded body. Kipley, we were sorry to hear about Farina. A lot of folks came. Ah, friends. How many years has it been? They go with him up the road to his home on the hill. You lose perspective sometimes. Easy enough to do, sadly. You think you'll have years together, decades, from your first cake to your middle years, old age, then, but the two help Kipley transfer the shrouded body to a small prepared clay room beside the house. They settle inside and he tells him of his plan and the provincial custom he's observing. Green veiling it's called. A woven shroud of dawnsword. Dawnsword grows thick around here, in the little woodlands, you'll see. It's a strong aroma. The body stays fresh, sometimes as long as 4 years or 5. We hill folk will generally build a clay home for the departed on the house's shady side. A wadchin is the old word for it. It means memory house. And she'd normally lie there for her term. When the shroud of Dawnsword turns black, she'd be buried. I'm familiar with the tradition. I'll admit I wasn't positive I'd ever see it carried out. I don't plan on waiting. You don't plan to wait? So you plan to bury her soon? Tonight, even? No. My wife Farina and I will be going on a journey, and I hoped you'd come along. Oh! A hard sudden rain falls, chittering and droning like a storm. Yes, I hoped you'd come. Be our escort. It's a dangerous world and you're both strong. Stronger even than I remembered. Well, we're here now. I'll come along with you if you need protection. Me too. Alright, and we'll take, Sasha. It's a bit of a walk, but we'll complete it. Okay, story continues. Just west of Everfork Earthworks, Kipley leads his oxen cart carrying the body of his wife down through the hills into the arms of an old forest. Mist rolls in as twilight takes hold behind a cloudy sky. I'd have sworn we'd have a clear night. Hard to predict. It's hill country, wild skies. The place I'm looking for shouldn't be far. Can I ask about Farina? I don't think either of us ever met her. I remember you talking about her. I'm sorry, she never came with me to Maidenfork. Always wanted her to, but she was never quite well enough, and she insisted on staying home to tend the farm. We met when we were both young, and we liked to laugh, prank, and start trouble. It's going to sound sappy if I start telling you how we knew we belonged together, how it felt like fate. So I won't. We built the farm there, on the rocky hill. She liked the farm, Farina. She was thoughtful and willful woman. Shy, though. She was born with an illness that never fully left. Her good times were great. And her bad times, she couldn't rise from bed. Those made my heart splinter. One day it shattered. There's one thing I know, it's that I don't want to live in that empty house without her. The forest had been dead quiet when they entered. As they've gone deeper, noises have filtered into hearing. Drips, scrapes, low trills. The smells have turned richer, of damp earth, spicy bark, quilted mosses in purple, green, and beige. Soon the ox halts. They come into a clearing where a goddess lives. Oh. Kipley? Yes, I intended to find her. The reason I brought Farina here. The reason I'm here and you're here. Orue. She's a goddess of borders and in-betweens. This realm of hers welcomes both dead and living. So I'm here to join her. Farina and I can be together still. Kipley, go slower. You're going to join her. How? Look, it's this forest. I read about it. This goddess, Marue, rules it, like a region between our world and a place for the departed. I suppose it exists for us, for those like us. A place Farina can be without pain, and I can be with Farina. Marue is one of the oldest gods or spirits there is. She won't ever release you. I won't be able to leave this place, but why would I wish to? I'll still live. She will too. We'll just live here. You'll have to understand, this is what I want. All I need is for you to help me complete the ceremony and take the poor ox back with you. Don't you have a lover, Triss? I'm sorry, Kipli. We can't stand here and let you throw your life behind hers. What do you mean you can't let me? We're not in the business of letting friends die, by any name, by their choice or not. I know you feel this is the only way, but sometimes I eat old meat because I see no other way to get full. It's never the right decision. Don't feed a starving heart on rotted wishes. I don't know how to just... You're not doing this today. That's a starting point, isn't it? All that matters is today. Farina. Silent minutes slip by. They pass without motion save for the roll of mist, the blink of damp eyelids, the fall of silver-struck tears. Finally, Kipli raises his head and addresses the shrine at his back. Dear Goddess, I'm sorry. Today I'll leave your wood to your own. I may be back. They turn the ox around, but... Surprising and slow, a long, low-stretching sound coils up from the stones, the roots, and the earth. Kipli? I don't know. As it speaks, something huge crashes through the trees. Please stay. Oh dear. Retainer of the old god. Its inscrutable stony head turns to follow each sound, each movement. Its body crunches and crackles, leaping violently forward. Okay. You enter Guardian. You interfuse with this and send out a discus. And to kill it in one shot. Wow, what a retainer. Ooh, Triss, are you leveling up? You are! Elsie almost leveled up. Alright, you are getting base damage and range increased by 1 for Indignance. Yes. I just love Indignance. It's funny. They leave the forest behind them. We've managed to cast the very last of the light. Do you think we upset her? The goddess. I wouldn't over-worry. She won't stop wanting what she couldn't have today. That's greed. Gods get it harder than we do, I bet. It's a thoughtful journey back to the farm Kipli and Farina once built. At least one of us should be getting back, but one of us could stay. Kipli seems to be developing a habit for silence. But then he sighs. I think... I will bury her. Here, on the farm, and I'll... stay. A little longer. Long as I can. I'm very grateful to you. I'll keep in touch, and I'll... well, what can I really promise? So Elsie and Triss go, with well wishes and word that they'll drop by as seasons pass. Words of love for Kipli will need them in his dark hours. He sends them on with gifts, some of what he and Farina stockpiled over the years. Day by day, he'll return to his normal life. And though his heart won't ever stop honoring Farina, Kipli will find something to love again. It's hard to let the good things go. Yes, wishes come true, but not always forever. We undervalue our friendships sometimes. Friends can pull you along when you just want to lie down in the road. Gazing back, I do see that. All the knowledge in the world can't save you from despair. The wind picks up. They take their time returning home. Alright. And do we get anything else? Elsie leveled up. Okay. Upgrade Paladin seems like a good thing to do. Alright. You guys can gather over here, because it will be U5. U5 just to do something, I guess. Build tier 3 defenses so that you're doing something. Alright. And I am going to save here because it's about time for us to deal with the final part of this chapter and this campaign. Episode's going to go long because we had that opportunity, but it will be done. Let me save first. Alright, time for us to end this. Just had a scout. There we go. This pocket of wilderness has long been considered too remote to matter on maps. Not to mention, it is exceedingly craggy. The mountains don't have names. Thin fog stains the sunlight pink and leaves a faint taste of salt on licked lips. Arthur follows what appears to be a slice made by snowmelt, narrow and twisting around the granite hips of these mute giants. It's a surprise to him when he climbs up again onto a wide level field. On the far side, a cliff. But before that, a light-mottled tower. Have to admit my rational side was telling me to mitigate my excitement, but there it is, somehow almost looking pristine. Everyone's effort helped us get here. Wits, strong arms, urgent feet. We can do what seems impossible. I find it beautiful, but then it is one of the few new sights I have beheld in 100 years. I'm going to say we should assemble here first before we try and enter. Yeah, huh? Because if we believe the story, which we better at this point, then there's probably something already sealed inside. Have to be ready for that. Alright, assault the Tower of Locks. Sleeping in the shadow of the Kyorin Tower is a weird comfort. Hey, know what? Reminds me of our first camp together, chasing Arthur and that stupid book. And things have been great ever since. Yeah, sorry. It's sad, all that's happened. But it's good to remember, too. Yeah, and here we are with this book again. Swear I remember translating these pages, but I had no clue they'd ever be significant. Well, read it out loud one more time. Keep it fresh. Silver ink gleams on red pages in the firelight. Blasted into the founding stone the runic script of our entwined souls, smoky words that would elude even the most dream-fluent and wishing-wise, and any who did not share my blood or my wife's. So the seal was made sure. Thereafter a tower did we raise, our Tower of Locks. From within no being could go without, and from without no being within, save when by our will the door were unbarred. In the morning they gather at the tower's foot. If everyone's ready, time we give this a go. I can't lift it. Just doesn't budge. Too heavy. Well, we need it to budge. That's the spell, I guess. It works too well. Honestly, this was always a pretty obvious flaw in our plan, just hoped we could ask. What? Ask, you said. Mom used to tell us. You'll never receive the answer if you won't if you never ask the question. Ask who? One moment. Quinnen gazes into the mist. Kyorins, ancient ones, you who made this place, we humbly wish you to hear us. That's all right. No, carry on. You were sorcerers, right? Your spirits might linger here? Listen to me if you can at all. We understand your will was to keep this door closed forever, and we respect that, I think. But the thing is, we need to get in. See, we've got our own monsters to deal with, or actually they were your monsters first. Maybe we're not your descendants, but we are inheritors of your suffering. So please, lend us the magic you married to these rocks. Your legacy isn't down to its last bloom, not yet. So please, please... Quinnen throws his weight into lifting the bar from its brackets. But it practically flies up at his touch. Ah! It was so light. Not to me it wasn't. I didn't get a chance to try it. I wonder if... So then, they must have heard me. Is that really it? Even extraordinary events must be bound to their own laws. We simply don't know them. My guess is those two mystics happen to be actual direct descendants. Let's see. Haste and insight, or stealth and stoicism. Softly now, little birds. I shall paint your wings with shadows, but have a care. Stealth and stoicism. We'll go in quietly. All heroes gain 1 armor and warding. Oh, that's a lot. Dunavir. A hulk stalks these halls, wrapped in tattered weave, drifting in a cloud of paper shred whispers. And we have a load of other foes. Okay, you are gonna move over to here. We've got a lot of foes here. Elsie, you're gonna head over to here as well. Anything moves closer, you're gonna take them out. You are gonna head over to here. Interfuse with a couple things. Alright, Triss, you're gonna move forward. Greater Constrict. That's the thing you want to interfuse with. Go for it. Good. Good. Took care of 2 of them. And as for you... Can't get the other... you can get it from here. Go ahead, Sasha. Shoot it. Alright. Here comes Seekers. And there's a Scorier. And another Bard. Well done there, Elsie. Well done on the blocking. Alright then. We got more things to deal with here. Quinnen, you can finish off this. Well done. Oh, you can strike again! Well done indeed. I like that. Okay, you can't reach there, but you can finish off the Seeker. Well done. Elsie, you can reach the Scorier. Go ahead, attack it. Good. That helps a lot. You can't really discus anything. So you are going to step forward. Anything worth it to interfuse with? That'll work. Oh, that'll work beautifully. Ah, you dodged! Son of a bitch! Okay, you head over to here. Good, Bard's dealt with. Alright. Something's trying to bash its way in. There's the Dweaver. Nice try. Ha ha! Well done, Elsie. Here comes another Dweaver. Okay, Elsie, you can deal with this. Okay, you'll be fine there. Let's see. Sasha, you can head over to here. Okay, I see where we're going to need to go in. We're going to need to deal with whatever's in here. I don't know if there's anything in the side rooms, but clearly this is the room we're going to need to deal with. Alright, you can interfuse with this, and you can actually finish off that nightmare. There you go. Well done. Alright, and you can head over to here. Arthur, you're going to head up to here. Triss, you move forward. Not much you can do. Actually, move forward to here. There's the Dunavir. And there's Drathix in there. That's not good. I don't know what the Dunavir can do, but I don't like it. I'm gonna have you Zealous Leap to here. And it dodged! Son of a bitch. But that opens it up for an attack from this side. Good. Alright, Quinnen, you'll also be able to do damage to it. Interfuse with this. Get some extra damage. Nice! Sasha, you I want to finish that thing off. I do not want to deal with the poison. Good. Triss, there's not much you can actually interfuse with right now. Sure, Rock Shield. I forgot that was something I could do. Okay, that Dunavir is interfusing. Okay, that thrust is handled. Oh, that was very nice. It took cover, son of a bitch. Okay, Arthur, you're gonna head over to here, attack this thing. Good. You are gonna head over to here. Attack it. Good, that's more damage. Triss, you're gonna head over to here. Oh, I forgot you did that. I completely forgot. Okay, Greater Constrict. That'll work. And the Dunavir is handled. Okay, there's still hostile things in here. They must be in these rooms in the back. They have to be. It's the only thing that makes sense. Alright. Oh, there's also rooms up here. And down here. Okay. Arthur, you head up to here. You are going to head to here. Enter Guardian. Triss, you, Arthur, and Quinnen will go together. You will wait. Alright, we'll clear this out bit by bit. We got something trying to get out. Alright, Arthur, open the door. We got 2 Seekers in here. Well, there goes one. LC, open this door. Nothing in there. Looks like we'll have to keep an eye on the other one down below. Quinnen, interfuse with this, please. Now get over to here, attack the Seeker. Excellent. Alright, Triss, you're gonna head down here. We're gonna have to open that door and go through. Alright, you head over to here. Wait. Right, you guys are coming down here. Just gotta clear out what's left. Alright, open the door. We got a couple Dweavers in here. Okay, I think... No. No, that's not... They hit the wrong button. I think there's a way... There is a way to rotate. Okay, open the door so that we can get through. You head down here, shoot one of these. Okay, we just got 2 Dweavers to deal with. Not too bad to deal with. LC, well done. Sasha, can you finish off the last Dweaver? Okay, that should be it. There's still something here? What else is there? Oh, there's a couple dweevers in there! I didn't see that coming. Okay, looks like we got some dweevers to deal with. A couple more. Okay, we can handle this. Alright, interfuse with this stone. Strike it. Well done. Alright, Arthur, you can take care of this last one. Provided you hit it. And you did. Okay, good. There we go. Ooh, Elsie's getting a level up. Alright, salvage that. We don't need it. Oh, Elsie can get his asleep. Yes. Creeping silence. Mystic light. The shadows are crammed with decayed bits of molting. Age-thick air only freshens as a questing draft slips bravely behind them. In another timeline, that might have been our great nemesis. In this one, just a mad hornet in the closet. Pretty sizable for a forger bee. Do you think Aluna knows that we're here? My guess is we'd already be surrounded were that the case. His fall resounds like the felling of a mighty redwood. In my head forest it echoes. I could feel that. Like wind on my wings. You make it sound frustratingly alluring being you, but this disturbance, Ecthis will likewise feel it? Whether these walls might muffle such a booming spirit, it is too soon to know. Regardless, the time nears that each bird must find his perch in the storm. Ever think it doesn't help our confidence that you keep calling us birds? Quinnen walks past them into the grand hall. And I mean, it's good we managed to claim this place, found it and opened it. All but showed it could do what we wanted to. Killed the... whatever that was. Beast. But see, isn't the hardest part still to come? Getting Ecthis here, convincing her to come inside this tower and... well, not dying when she inevitably tries to make us die. And then... Quinnen! Be calm. Outside, the mist rubs its pink fur against the cold blue rocks. No sudden threat sparks up. While the gravity of these problems may just now be weighing on you, I have concentrated almost expressly on constructing solutions. I trusted you all to find this tower, and you did not let me down. Now allow me to ease your burden. Ecthis has hunted me relentlessly for years, has she not? Together, Triss and I have deflected her gaze with some substantial effort. Now what is left is merely to let our efforts droop. Leave my winsome face uncowled. Who would you count on to resist me? Resist punching you, maybe? Ah, how pleasant it is to hear an angsty duck relish her crumbs. Ecthis will come for me. You may have to draw her into the tower, but once inside, I shall exert the sum of my meager powers upon her. She will counter. I should be able to hold her long enough that you can close this door, and when the bar is snugly nested, there will be nothing more she can do. To you or to anyone else. Well, but what about... they called through this floor, the upstairs, the basement. It's clean, it's sealed. These walls, these confines, they will be her prison. How long will her life here last? Her life will be the same as her death. And by that I simply mean, it will go on and on, filling every room, possibly without end. And yet, that will be the happiest end. For all she loved, when love once ruled her. I do think we have to try talking to her. I agree. You must try it. Yes, we'll make an attempt at peace. Even so, you are our friend, and we do trust you. Of course, of course. Why else would you say so? Oh, great! The thrusts are now thrust 3. But that... get situated, prepare for Ecthis. I think that is going to happen in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. We're close to the end of the chapter. We got one more encounter to do. One more reading, one more story. And then will be the end of it. But that will be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is Gorleave, Quinnen, Kontara, Arthur, Rundon, Grimdolf, Elsie, Triss, Sasha, and Bully. This has been a Let's Play of Wildermyth, and I shall see you all next time.